Harihi Om. My dear holy souls, this is Mata Anantananda, Sri Sadguru Shivarama Avadhuta Ashramam, Kamavaram village, Kurnool district, Andhra Pradesh state from Bharat, that is India. Under the caption of wonderful Indian folk stories, we are enjoying the wonderful, tasteful and suspensive adventurous stories of Bhatti and Vikramaditya, the historical personalities of ancient India. In that series of videos, this is 88th one, the faithful friendship, third part. Main incidents in this story are death sentence to Gunabhadra, minister's observation. The outcoming skills from this story, truth will expose with the time. This moral inspires us. The remaining story let us enjoy in the video. Like that, as we enjoyed in the previous video, the princess Kanakavalli, according to the instruction of her lover, she had killed her husband by cutting his throat, and she blamed that crime on part of Gunabhadra, and she gathered by her cries and shoutings, all gathered there including the king and queen, and she blamed as Gunabhadra hidden himself in her room, and he killed her husband, and again he efforted to rape her. When the king Shura, the king of Chola, when he received the news from his spying agents, as Gunabhadra had occupied the palanquin which was sent for the prince Sanmarga, as well he occupied the guest house also, but he responded by that time with balance of mind. But by now this time, because this Gunabhadra, he was in her room, in her bedroom, in his daughter's room. Why he should not enter into the privacy of the new couple? So that the king confirmed that Gunabhadra had a sinful man. Then he looked at him, but by that time Gunabhadra lowered his face was with very high pity, he was with very sorrowful. Actually his sorrowness was not about his blame or about his situation. He was very much desperated, almost became panic regarding his friend's death. Though he was known by the prediction of the birds, but he could not save his life. For that sake he was crying like anything. That's why he didn't respond to the king. Then the king Shura, he didn't ask anything, and he confirmed that Gunabhadra had done sin. So that he ordered his talari, means the guards, the security guards, and the who is responsible to implement the punishment. Such officers he called, and he said to that crew, take this man to the minister who is in the northern gate, and convey my order to him. This man should get death before sunrise, after giving several punishments and severe punishments. He said like that. Then Kanakavalli inside feeling happy, and but pretending the situation of sorrowfulness and crying like anything, and servant maids and queen, everybody was serving her, and the office employees had taken Gunabhadra out of that place, and the king Shura and his wife queen had taken a sofa, and they sat there, and they were very sad also. What happened? They were trying to understand, and in this younger age, their daughter became as widow, so that they were feeling sorrow, and they were crying like anything. Situation was like that. On the other hand, the employees had taken Gunabhadra to the northern gate, and they approached the minister there. The minister asked, "Why you came here by this late night, like that's almost midnight?" The employees said, "Oh, great minister, the king had ordered us to hand over this man to you. His order is you have to implement the death sentence to this man. Before giving death, he must be punished with several and severe punishments." They said like that. Then the minister of Northern Gate, he watched him, Gunabhadra. His face was very pity and with high sorrowfulness, but there was not fear regarding the death. He felt very wonder about it, and then he asked the employees to keep at some distance, give privacy, and then he asked this man Gunabhadra, "Oh, young man, it seems that you are educated and well knowledgeous person. Your face seems not culprit. What happened? Why you are in this such situation? Actually, who are you?" They asked like that. Then he said, "What can I say? There is no need to waste the time like this. You can implement your order from your king." But minister refused that. "First of all, I must know before implementing the death sentence, because it is not imprisonment like that. It is death. Once it happened, I can't reback it if it is not correct. That's why I had to inquiry. What happened really? Tell me. Who are you? Tell me." Then by watching minister's face, Gunabhadra said, "My name is Gunabhadra. I am the son of Ranabhadra, the minister of Brahmapuri. And your king's son-in-law is Sanmarga. He is my best friend, my life friend, near friend. He is son of King Baudha. Since 5 years age, we studied in same Gurukula and we were deep friends. Our lives are different, bodies are different, but feelings are same. We were very friends and I love him like anything. But fate is like this. So that's why I request you to implement your order, your king's order." Then he said, "Minister, what a thing you are saying. It is surprising me like anything. You are saying that you are the minister. No, your father is also minister. So you belong to the race of the ministers, the profession of ministers. But you done very wrong thing. This situation is very nasty. Actually, the kings are like a crop in the field. The ministers, being ministers, we have to, like water, we have to fruitful them, feed them, and like a fencing, we have to protect them. But the situation now, it is different. What happened? Still I am not able to believe you. You are hiding something. Please let me know." Then he said, "Oh, great minister, you said right. Actually, the fate is like that. Elders used to say, the tiger in our city, if it go to the other place, it become as cat. Such is my fate. Because you are forcing me, that's why I am telling. Actually, while we, after coming back from Gurukula, after getting married and the younger age, after that we used to spend the time with friendship, with spending in nature and tours on the country like that. And the days passed, so that one day, because our in-laws had sent the information that to take our girls to our place, so that my friend Sanmarga said, "It's not good to keep our wives in their at their parents' house. Let us go and pick up them back." I also accepted the proposal. Then we explained our desire to our parents. Both of our parents had blessed us and sent us. Then to enjoy the each other intimacy, we didn't take any crew with us, soldiers like that, and we rided a good horses and we started to travel. During the travel, while we are crossing a forest, a bird said, had given a prediction. I know the language of birds, but the prince he didn't. It said, there will be the death to the front going man, frontier. Then at that time my prince was ahead to me, that's why I frightened. Then immediately I overcame him, and I was riding the horse in front of him. Then the bird said, there will be the death for the back man, the follower. Then I managed my horse just beside the prince. Then the bird didn't said anything. Then I thought how much time there will be for the death. It said 60 ghadiyas and flew away from there. Till that time, since now, I worried about the safety of my dearest friend. Then we reached your city. That's why to save my friend, I exchanged my palanquin with him. The palanquin, ivory palanquin, which was sent for him, I occupied it. As well, I occupied his guest house also. There was happened nothing, but I believed the bird's prediction. That's why I hidden myself in the bedroom of my friend. By little bit late, the princess Kankavalli came to that room, but I didn't I didn't save my friend's life. This was happened. Words are meaningless. Please forgive me, because whatever I will tell, it won't be believable. Leave it off. He said like that. Then the minister said, not like that. Still you are here hiding something. Okay, let me know. He said like that, and immediately he called on the employees and asked them, okay, you take this man to the western gate and convey the order of king to that minister. The employees had done the same. They had taken Gunabhadra towards there, and the minister of northern gate also followed them at some distance, because he was enthusiastic and eager also to know what happened, what will be the truth. Then the employees had taken him to the minister, and again minister had seen him, and again he suspected, just like the northern gate minister, and he said, oh young man, it seems that you are not culprit. I am suspecting something is there. What happened? Let me know. Then he forced like anything. Then Gunabhadra explained whatever happened. When he said, oh my dear minister, when I hide in that bedroom, she came by keeping sweets and fruits in a golden plate. The princess entered into the room, and by that time, due to the tiresome, my friend was sleeping. She sent out all the servant maids, and she sang for some time, and she played veena for some time, and to confirm whether my friend was sleeping or not, and he didn't woke up, so that she said some hated words towards him, and then she started by taking that golden plate and by wearing a thick veil on her head, and she traced a secret way. Then I followed her, because I very much remember about the prediction of the birds, so that I want to protect my friend. So I followed her. She traced a way, a secret way, and reached a temple. There she kept namaskar from outside, and then if she entered a mutt, beside that, there she met a handicapped man. She had secret affair with him. According to his instructions, she had killed my friend. because he said, don't come here because you are married girl and your husband came that he'll take you to his own city, so no need for you, for me to come you here. Then she paralyzed because she was very habituated with him, so that with that mesmerizing status, it might be she accepted his instruction. Then she had taken the knife. Sometime they made love there, and she had taken that empty plate and as well the knife. She returned to the palace, and with frightfulness and with carefulness also, I followed her. She entered into the bedroom, but God's grace, fate was like that. I jumped towards her, but meantime she had cut off my friend's neck, and with bloody hands I reached there and I hold her hand. I scolded her what a sin she has done, but she in return she had blamed me and cried out and shouted out and gathered all the people, and she claimed me like that I had done effort to rape her and I had killed her husband. And the situation also supported her blame because I was in their bedroom. I can't say about the bird's prediction, though I say nobody will believe, so that I kept calm. Anyway, I'm also not like to continue my life, so let me go face the death sentence, because without my friend's company, and after he met death, I also want to go in that same way. He said like that. And then the Western Gate minister, he suspected some what have to do. That much he was in dilemma. By that time he watched the Northern Gate minister also. Both they consulted and they thought something indifference is there. Let us work out. If it is true, whatever saying Gunabhadra, let us wait for one more night. There will be nothing happen. They thought like that, and along with all the employees and Gunabhadra, they reached to the Southern Gate. There they consulted the minister at the Southern Gate. He also supported them, and all of they go to the Eastern Gate. There the four ministers discussed about it. Four ministers, they concluded, let us wait for one more night. Let us check what is the crime, what is the truth, what is the false. Let us check. They thought like that. And then they said with the employees, you please go, don't reveal this to anybody, but reveal a rumor that the son of minister Gunabhadra had faced death sentence and we implemented it so that they died. You said spread this news to all where. The employees agreed that, and they had left. By that time Gunabhadra requested the four ministers, oh great ministers, one is my request. Today I think it might be go on the cremation of my friend's body, but you please stop it for one more day. If it is possible, I'll try to get real life, to give real life to my friend. That's why please don't cremate it. He requested like that. The ministers accepted it, and they protected him in a secret place. And what will happen in this story, let us enjoy in the coming up video. Hari Om. Thank you for watching.